first, from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Title defense, your champion, Warhorse!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as First Wrestling presents the first of 2 consecutive nights of WRESTLEPALOOZA here at First Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is November 3rd. No, January 3rd. I've already been partaking of some of the Pabst Blue Ribbon, one of the sponsors of tonight's show. Dave Prazak, joined this time by Kevin Harvey.
Great to be here. My First Avenue experience, not
yes.
my first wrestling experience, my first Wrestling Palooza, and I just said first entirely too many times.
Well, you've been at some of the VFW events, the Hammer Ballantyne VFW Hall, the Uptown VFW, which is a bit of a different experience than here at First Avenue, the WrestlePalooza events, which is a little wrestling, a little burlesque, some bands, different atmosphere, but like usual, it is jam-packed, a sold-out crowd, 2 consecutive nights of 1,000 people here in the Twin Cities, and we're getting things kicked off with a 6-way matchup for the Independent Wrestling Championship, and right now the Super Atomic Thunder Frog has the advantage against the Warhorse, the champion. Ooh, knee to the midsection.
Thunder Frog, fireman carry, has him thrown round and round and round and round and round.
Taking away that equilibrium and dumping him. Can't see the frog! But we can see Warhorse, the champion, putting that title on the line. Because the first fall will determine the winner and who walks away from the first night here of WrestlePalooza with the IWTV Championship. Of course, First Wrestling now a part of IndependentWrestling.tv as well as Smart Mark Video, which recently merged together.
That's some big news there. That's two of the largest collaborators with independent wrestling promotions worldwide.
It's like when you hear that a female wrestler and a male wrestler are tying the knot. We have a marriage between Smart Mark Video and IWTV. Congratulations, Mike Burns. Congratulations, Jay.
May it last exponentially longer than when a male wrestler and a female.
Oh, I certainly hope so. And the Super Atomic Thunder Frog is headbanging with Warhorse. And John Maddening did not remind the fans that all of Warhorse's ring introduction was in all caps. But that is certainly true. And tagged in now, Caleb Conley and Angel Dorado.
Little bit of interesting background here for both. Well, maybe interesting. It's interesting to me anyhow. Angel Dorado, we both come to know fairly recently. Caleb Conley, Dave and I were discussing just before our microphones went live to tape about how you haven't seen Caleb Conley in roughly 10 years in in-ring competition. And I can tell you the evolution of this young man, where he's been, he's accomplished so many things. He's been part of Impact Wrestling. He's been part of the recent National Wrestling Alliance resurgence. And a very, I wouldn't even want to say bright future, very bright right now and a very viable contender to the championship of Warhorse.
Well, he's been a big part of independent wrestling throughout the country for over 10 years now. I remember seeing him on the ROH on HDNet back in those days. But Caleb Conley, he's always been a fantastic performer, and it's good to see him here as part of WrestlePalooza. But right now, he took his eyes off his opponent, and that gave Dorado the opportunity to mount some offense.
Dropkick finds the mark, and now Caleb Conley needs to find the tag. Riley Jackson now entering the fray.
Yeah, the people here in Minnesota, and I would say down in Illinois as well, where we are from, not too fond of Green Bay, Title Town. This is where Riley Jackson hails from, but will we see a tag? Yes, we do. Devon Monroe brought it to the matchup.
I know I'm supposed to be a non-partisan, just non-unbiased party,
That's
but
not in the contract. You can cheer for it.
Devon Monroe's just one of my favorite wrestlers. I just want to say it right
You're allowed to
there.
say that. Now, there's nothing in our commentary contract that says that we can't dislike certain wrestlers and appreciate others. It is all at our discretion.
Riley Jackson, not the most meticulous follower of the rule book. Devon Monroe, black sexlets, and now mocking Devon Monroe. That's just not nice. And you know what? He shook his booty, but he got a little booty in the butts for his troubles.
The old butt. Done a little bit differently than Curtis Hughes back in the day here in the AWA.
He's got him locked, scouting the buckles. Up top, flip-flop, fly, boy, fly. Monroe had a steam. Up and over. Telegraphed the telegraph. Now prone is Jackson. Monroe coming up. Look at that springboard. Jaw buster.
And Jackson rolls under the bottom rope. In comes Dorado. We're going to see these two maybe go at it here. Two wrestlers from right here in the Twin Cities. Two of the favorites of the crowd here at First Avenue.
You know, I don't know what to expect here, but I don't necessarily expect it to be on the ground.
It's going to be fast-paced for sure. And trying to stop Dorado back on his feet, though, locked the elbow. And they both throw kicks at the same time. They both catch them at the same time. We're at a stalemate.
Fans here celebrating the efforts of both men, and those couple of jerkwads just have to come in.
Jerkwads they are. No tag was made, and both Jackson and Conley entered the ring and match, and Warhorse and Thunder Frog inside the ring as well now. Referee completely losing control.
Now we may have dueling thunder punches.
Thunder
at
punches.
schoolers.
Oh, headbangs in one corner and punches from the Friazog in the other corner.
I love that Warhorse just did a Ted headbang headbang.
Yes, why wouldn't he? The independent wrestling champion with the most defenses of any IWTV champion in the record books thus far. Traveling the independent wrestling circuit. And of course appearing on the weekly live Thursday night Uncharted Territory broadcast on IWTV as well. Bob Monroe has those feet wrapped around the neck. Innovative offense. Does he have a name for this maneuver?
I'm going to call it not as soft as a turnbuckle pad, but twice as effective.
And more for the Frog as well.
Different kind of thunder for the Thunder Frog.
I know the fans have the opportunity to buy some of the turnbuckle pads tonight, but not Bob Monroe.
You don't know what he's selling in the
His tights are not for sale, man.
Not yet.
Not yet? Is that an eBay thing?
Ring used gear is a thing.
It is. Oh, trust me, I know. And right now, it's Jackson and Conley working over to Bob Monroe in the corner. Warhorse trying to recover on one side of the ring, and the Frog is slowly maneuvering his way to the other corner.
One more time. No. Oh.
He's got both of them.
He's going for the double bubble.
The double bubble, is that? If it wasn't the name of it, it is now. Make sure you tell him that.
Incidentally, Rise seminars,
Yes, the
character presentations.
Oh, great board! Blockbuster right there from Dorado, watching his buff background.
Blockbuster, but I don't know if the camera saw it. It looks like their heads collided, just skull on skull in the midst of that. A friend of ours once had their skull broken on a Blockbuster, Dave.
Man.
Whatever happened to that?
I don't know. Ask the Fox. Well, Thunder Frog with the advantage here, and Caleb Conley. Is he going to kiss him? Yes? Oh, well, at least
That was something.
a lick. He's got a purple tongue, I believe.
Well,
Thunder Frog.
Caleb Conley has taken a licking. Let's see if he keeps on ticking. His
I didn't know Energizer was one of the sponsors, along with Past Blue Ribbon, Zubas.
That's not Energizer. That's
Up, down, what was
That's
it?
Rolex.
Takes
Or Timex.
Timex.
Some damn watch.
Some watch.
Let's watch the match.
Wow. Oh, the transitions on commentary. Blocks the punch and lands one of his own. Does Caleb Conley twice. One step ahead of the Super Atomic Thunder Frog.
Conley continually blocking the right in his southpaw efforts here, rocking the opponent.
Was that last one a palm strike? Could that be a tribute to Jushin Liger, who has his final match in pro wrestling this weekend? Perhaps.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know because you don't watch Japanese wrestling, man.
But what I do watch is
Cross
Warhorse.
volley gets caught.
Warhorse trying to rule ass. Now he's simply the ruler of the kingdom of the fallaway slam.
He is trying to rule ass.
And his empire.
And for people who aren't familiar with him, that might sound a little strange on commentary. Caleb Conley with the advantage, although it doesn't look like it. Well, Thunder Frog approaching from behind.
And some good old-fashioned friendship, compassion, camaraderie.
Trying to console the man. And Dorado now applying a chinlock on the Friazog. And now Warhorse, chinlock of his own. A lot of chinlockery going on here at First Avenue. Will Riley decide to succumb to peer pressure? Everybody, oh, super kick to the side of the head of Devon Monroe and Warhorse. And Dorado, get out of the way, Frog. You're gonna get super kicked.
Or is he?
He got super kicked himself.
Super kicked by a couple people.
Conley breaks that chin lock.
A jack of the jaw and a noggin knocker.
Double noggin knocker.
I love a good old-fashioned double noggin knocker.
You know, Gorilla Monsoon, he didn't like all of the guys on the show either. He didn't have to, it wasn't written into his contract, he had to be impartial. So neither do we. And Warhorse, the champion, in command of the matchup, looking to walk away from WrestlePalooza, still the IWTV champion. Wipes out everybody.
Does blatant disregard for his own well-being. Will he be able to capitalize? Was it worse for wear on everyone but him? Nearly everyone in the match taken out. Warhorse a little slow to get to his feet, but Monroe up to the ropes with quickness.
Oh, but there's Warhorse with a shot.
But he done rolled his ass.
Maybe looking for a top rope superplex coming up from Warhorse. Monroe trying to fight it off though. Jackson up on the ropes himself.
Here we go. Maybe about to see a tower of Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
Yes. But there's the frog. If you're feeling froggy, don't jump, because you're on the ropes. On hell, off the top, big splash. Title on the line. Pin attempt broken up. We almost have a new champion in Caleb Conley.
Conley nearly stealing the victory. Hard to say stealing the title. It's a harsh word. He may have done that quickly. He may have done that on the blind side of his opponents, but you can't argue the strategy effective. He's not so much cheating. He's capitalizing on an opportunity.
You know, I squint my eyes and I think I'm looking at Ace Steel. It's Caleb Conley.
You just made me squint, and you're right.
He just backhanded the frog in the face and got kicked to the side of the head by Dorado. Riley Jackson now, hot shot. Off the ropes he comes, big boot to the side of the head of Dorado. Von Monroe.
Misdirection, boot, nothing, and rocks his world with that forearm, roaring a bit.
Roar, he said. Off the ropes. Crisscross here with Warhorse and Monroe. Big lariat.
Warhorse showing why he is the IWTV champion, showing why he has the most successful title defenses, but right now he's showing us what it looks like when he lays down after getting knocked down with a big damn Thunder Frog clothesline.
Super Atomic, not Polish hammer. Well, he's from Estonia, right? Are we not allowed to say that? Into the corner with Thunder Frog. Jackson now with Angel Dorado. Combination from the master.
Lighten them up, wraps up the package. Called the package powerbomb, I suppose?
Package powerbomb. Monroe.
Drives him down. High flying variant on a Meteora, it seemed. Double knees driving his opponent to the mat and a charge. And now Conley just has Monroe down, and again, he may be looking to capitalize, and that's the capital letter here for Conley. Moonsault on his face.
Only two as Warhorse breaks up the pin and saves his championship. That was the old marrow salt. And what's this? Thunder Frog has got the hammer. Watch out, Warhorse.
The hammer that cannot have its weight measured by any earthly weights and measures.
What in the world? The hammer has broken. Roll up here from Warhorse. He got him.